following program is the result of a life turned around by God. Pastor Dimas went from running guns and drugs into the projects to bringing Bibles and the gospel into one of the toughest neighborhoods in New York City. He lives, preaches, and walks the streets of the Bronx. He turned his life around, and now you can too. You are about to hear the amazing story of the dynamic life with Pastor Dimas.
Who can stop? Who can stop you if you have a laser focus and no quit? Who can stop that? Only thing can is God if he wasn't to happen, doesn't want it to happen. The devil won't be able to stop it. All he can do is frustrate the timing. But it's going to come. It's going to happen. If every day, at every moment, you're going for it and going for it and going for it, and you know what they say? When they meet the most successful people in this world, do you know what they think about all day? How to accomplish the goal in front of them. So sometimes you may see me, I'm like in deep thought. I'm not thinking about Facebook. I'm not looking at your posts. I may be your friend. Forgive me though, I'm not going through Facebook right now. I'm not watching stupid things on TV to suck up all my time. I watch a very few small amount of things to just get myself to laugh and giggle and chill out, and then I go to bed. But every day I wake up, I'm working towards something. I put on movies that, you wouldn't even want to watch. I put on movies, this one, it's about a man from India. His name is Sundar Sundar Singh. I may be saying it right. Yes. Sadhu Sundar Singh. I watch him almost every night. It's called A Journey to the Sky. It's free on YouTube. And I watch him walk around India, sharing Jesus. I watch him being stoned. I watch him walking barefoot into the mountain of the Himalayas. I watch him preaching Christ. I watch him being put in the pit of hell in the Himalayas where they watched them, left them there to die. You want to know why? Because it reminds me, for Jesus, time gets hard, time gets tough, and you got to keep going. I watched, Hudson Taylor on there, a little almost borderline black and white film where him and his daughter dies and his wife gets sick, and he's going out and he's preaching the gospel in China, and he's broke sometime and he's crying out to Jesus for help. I remind myself that Martin Luther King did not die wealthy, but he died even sort of like lower middle class. But look at the impact he's had. But you can name names like H.L. Hunt that probably most people don't even know is one of the richest men who lived in America. But so what? Nobody knows him. No legacy. Forget that. So I don't let when money's low stop me. I don't let any of those things stop me. And I don't want you to let it stop you. Set your heart out on what God is calling you to do. And I'm telling you, blows are going to come. Stabs are going to come to your side. People are going to hit you for no reason, not sometimes physically, but they'll just dislike you. So what? They can say whatever they want to say. Oh, he's this, he's that, oh, he's that. Oh, he's all about this and he's all about that. No, they don't know me. They don't know what's in my heart. They don't know how much I love Jesus. They don't know how much I just want Jesus' will to be done on this earth. They don't know. They're going to try to judge me. So what? I don't even care. I don't care if I fail. Me and Dave, your pastor, we tried Jesus week. I didn't get the permit, right? David, till like 9 days before. What if we didn't get the permit? I don't care. I tried. We'd have been out there with a bullhorn. We were trying to get Plan B. Beg Times Square Church. We can go in there. We had all kinds of things. So what? Let me tell you the truth. Fail a lot. Write that down. Fail a lot. Fail all the time. Fail. Kill the fear of failure. Everyone in here is an expert failure person. We all fail. We all fail. All the time we fail. Try this, doesn't work. Try that, doesn't work. Try that, doesn't work. boom, this works. Try this, doesn't work, try it, doesn't work. Boom, this works. But there are people that are scared to try because they're so scared. Somebody's going to come to them and say, yeah, I told you couldn't do it. So what? Peter did not master walking on water, but he's the only one that can turn to all the other 11 every day and say, you may say what you want to say. I walked on water. You want to know how I felt? I bet you do. It was the coolest thing. It was like I was gliding. It was like I was floating. Woo! I felt God so good, better than you ever feel him. You know what? So what? So what? We got to keep trying. I really don't care if I fail. That's it. I serve one audience, God. Everybody else just happened to be watching. They just happened to be there. And whether they like it or not, it doesn't really matter. Only thing I try to appease the crowd in is in my doctrine, that I'm teaching the truth and not lie. That I think about man. Other than that, please, no. So you write it down, make it plain. Let's move on to the next point. You have to be fast. This is important. Be fast. Be faster than most. They give this illustration of a horse race. Unfortunately, when I was growing up, my mother loved OTB. Anybody remember OTB? To be sitting in there smelling these guys, their nasty cigars. I wouldn't touch a Cuban. I ain't smoking nothing. They'd be smoking their cigars and cigarettes. I was in there, a little boy, like, Ma, please get me the heck out of here. She'd be there, wait a minute. She's going for her little OTB, which stands for off-track betting for horse races. We would go to Belmont Racetrack and all these kind of places, Aqueduct and all this stuff. So, in a horse race, do you know how most horses win? They're not twice as fast as the other horse. They're just a little bit faster. But the one that's a little bit faster gets twice or 3 times the award of the second one, and then the third one is never even remembered. Same with the Olympics. Watch the Olympics. Whoever gets across the finish line first is remembered. Whoever gets off the finish line second is sort of remembered, and nobody else is ever remembered. That's how it is. So in life, you got to be fast. Somebody give you something to do, go and do it. Knock it out. Bang, bang, bang. Just constantly be a little quicker, a little fast. And sometimes, guess what? This world is so used to mediocrity that many of them are going to criticize you for being too fast. And you just smile and know that you're with an average Joe person and just go, God bless you. Okay, sorry to move too fast. You know, somebody's like, I just met this guy and he already friended me on Facebook and on Twitter. What's his problem? It's like, he's honoring you, knucklehead. You know, he's showing, you know, he's about it. He's not just talk. But I watch somebody criticize somebody for that. You know, you got to be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Be a little faster than most. You don't have to be twice as fast. Just be on it. Be on it. You know, we got an example right here in this room. You know, one of the ladies that works for me, she's in the back. Her name is Veronica. We met her and her husband. She said to me, boom, I want to go to Nyack College. Bang, I called a meeting for her. Bang, she's in there going on week 3. Just like that. Fast. That's the DNA of success. Some of you just walk and talk. You're going to meet them. They just talk about it. They just love to talk. You know, you're going to meet them. Yo, man, I want to do such and such. Word, watch. Then you start asking them, well, what did you do? When are you starting? You start hearing them backpedaling. Oh, you know, well, one day. And they place themselves in the boat of nothingness. And they sail out to the sea of forgetfulness. And they never accomplish a doggone thing. If you want to do it, start now. You want to get in shape? Start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm one of those people that start on Mondays. I'll wait for the beginning of the week. Start now. Drop on your knees at home. Even if you do 3 push-ups, sometimes it's the first 3 that's the hardest. But it's just that initial overcome, that initial moment to get it done. Because this is one of those things, I forgot, that's one of my priorities that just reminded me. On my thing is physical fitness. That's one of my priorities. I want to be sharp, fast, cut, ready. For whatever moment in time happens, I'm ready. Somebody says, we got to go to the beach. I'm ready. Let's go. Not going to be there like, oh, now, don't look at me. I know it looks like something was going to be there, but it's not, No, I want to be ready. You can call it vanity, whatever. I'm going to live a long life. I want to be healthy. I want my lungs to be good. I want air to flow. All those kind of things. So be fast. The other thing, follow through. Write that down. Follow through. I'll give you an example. If you're in some surroundings, how many of you exchange business cards and nothing's happened? All the time, right? Hey, man, we're going to connect. We're going to hook up. We should do this. We should do that. Here's my card. Nothing. Woo! Nothing. They never call you. You never call them. Which one of y'all got a stack of business cards at home of people you met throughout the years just sitting there? Come on. Don't be lying. All right. I know. Now it's so late. You feel like, what do I call this? I got a stack too. I'm like, well, I don't remember who they are. I'll call and be like, hey, it's Dimas, remember? Remember when we met? It was a great moment. I don't know, but one day I did. One day I just called through a list. I just said, I'm just going to call everybody. Some of them came back and I was like, Steve, yeah, man, word. Which Steve are you again? I know about 10 of them. Oh, that's Steve. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to be honest. Go for it. Go for it. Now, let's talk about procrastination. This is important. I want you to understand this. Everybody procrastinates. It's a complete waste of time to tell you, don't procrastinate. Don't ever procrastinate. I'll just be hitting you with a rock for no reason. Everybody procrastinates. But this is the difference. You have to know what to procrastinate on and what not to procrastinate on. The things that surround your list, your vision, your plan, you don't procrastinate on those. And I'll be honest, sometimes I'll be as transparent as I can. Sometimes in your vision, you're going to feel like you're in the dark and you're just swinging a bat to hit a ball that's not even there. I mean, there are dry moments of the soul like that, where you're like, I have bad weeks. I had a week I think it was 2 weeks ago, I said, well, forget a diet. I said, I'm eating everything. Pork, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, chicken, ribs, forget it. Tired of it. I don't care. I'm dead serious. I was freaking out. Eating everything. Donuts, give it to me. Give it to me. I want it right now. Dunkin' Donut. Give it to me. I was losing it for a week. I was just so mad. Like, I've been working out and working out and working out and working out. Nothing's come I want. Forget it. I'm done with it all. You're going to have moments like that. And you got to give yourself grace and say, all right. I went off like a nut. True story. Gained 3.5 pounds doing it. Now I'm going to get back to work. And now I'm back on the horse again. But I had to have that moment. I was tired. I was frustrated. I've lived a disciplined life. Now I need to let it hang. And it was fun. And then I still worked out while I let it hang. And that probably wasn't even as bad as I thought. But I was rebellious. And I ate it. And I didn't like the way I felt afterwards. My stomach got so pure that when I ate the meat, I was like, why did I eat it? I was like, hurting. So just know those moments are going to come, but don't give up. You may lose a battle like that. Guess what? I lost the battle that week a little bit because I still was exercising, but I was eating like a madman, so I lost a little bit. And then you get back on it and go at it again. You get back up and go again. Everyone that I meet that moves up the ladder in life, you have to have bounce back. You got to know that sometimes, guess what? Life's going to knock you down to the floor sometimes. And when it knocks you down, you got to have that ability to bounce back. You got to get back up. You can't stay down because it will knock you down. And sometimes people are going to knock you down. Sometimes most of the problems that come into our life have hair on it, And they're going to whack you. And they're going to snuff you. And they're not going to like you. And they're going to hurt you. You know what we got to do then? God, help me through this. I'm hurting. And then we got to find room to forgive and to get back up and then just start all over again. That is so important. A few more. The other one is who you surround yourself with. This, if I could share anything, this to me is the biggest. I only surround myself with people that are going for the gusto. I love David Bidell. I love him. He always goes for the gusto. He is always like, we got to win New York, or we got to win this. If I'm down, I can call Dave. Next thing you know, I'm like, I can win this whole city, And you need that. And I hope when I hang up with him that he's there like, we can win, And guess what? We're not perfect. We bump heads. We bumped heads like 4 or 5 times. But we bounce right back as friends and say, come on, man, let's pick it up and go. And I'll apologize. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have said it like that. And there's times it's like, man, guess what? I didn't remember you and this or that. And we just got to work it out. And we get up and we keep going and going and going and going till we see what Jesus is going to do. Because the devil's swift. But here's who I cut off. You want to get cut off? This is who I cut off. Yo, man, what you up to? Nothing, bro. Chilling. You chilling in the richest country, one of the richest countries in the world, with more opportunities than any other place in the world, with more things that you can get involved in with anywhere else in the world. You chilling? Yo, I'm chilling. What's new? Nothing. Nothing's new? All right, cool. We'll be talking the next time you call me, or I just feel like checking in on you in 6 months from now. I can't do that. I need to be around people that inspire me. I need to be around people that challenge me. I need to be around people that push me. I want to be around people that encourage me because this fight is too big. You can't drag somebody into the fight. You want to get your feelings hurt? What used to hurt me the most, I'm going to be honest with you. It'd be women in church. Gosh, I would see these amazing women. I ain't talking about physically amazing. I'm talking about just taking on the world. And they go date broad man from the 4th floor who climbing in the apartment window. Yo, you got some grub? I'm like, dump him, cut him off, don't drag him. My wife met me, I told you the story. I may not have had the job, but she saw the diamond in the rough. She saw somebody hungry to make it happen. I told her dad to his face, yeah, I don't have it now. Give me some time. Let me show you who I am. You will see who I am. And don't let people tell you who they are. Make sure they show you who they are. That's important. Oh my gosh, I mean, people talk. Oh, I mean, if people can talk a good one. Watch them. Listen, but watch. And if you don't see no fruit, don't run down that street. Look for it. Maya Angelou said one of the best quotes that I love, and her quote was this. She said, when someone shows you themselves, believe them. Believe them. That's so important. Get real with it. Get it down. What I try to do, and don't worry, I got 3 more and we're out of here. I try to crystal it down to the smallest denominator. Okay, I heard what they said. I heard this. I heard this. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. I heard. Show me something now. Where is it? If I don't see anything, guess what? I'm out. But we fall for the gift of gab. Oh man, yo. I remember I had people who's telling me, yeah, you know, my cousin's Beyonce, you know, she gonna hook me up and such and such and such and such. And I did this and did that and I did that and I did that. And I'm like, all right, man, let me check it out. I go online, oh, no, you ain't gonna find that on the internet. Like, but you told me you wrote 3 of these songs. Oh, yeah, you know, she funny like that. I said, yeah. I'm like, well, didn't you get paid? Where's the stuff? Oh, man, she gypped everybody. You know, I'm like, okay. And then I don't hurt people's feelings. I just go, wow, all right, man. No, I know, bro. Word. You know, I learned don't fight with dudes on the corner. You just nod them to death. Yeah, man. Word, son. Word. I feel you. Word. Feel you. All right, yo, I gotta go, man. We'll catch up. Word. All right. Yo, you know, I feel you. You just go. Don't get caught. There are traps out here. Surround yourself with people that are on a mission. It doesn't have to be your same mission. I love, you know, I call Pastor Al Bernard, Dimas, I got to call you back. I'm in the gym on the treadmill right now. I love that. Call somebody else. Hey, man, what you up to? Oh, man, I can't talk right now. I'm finishing my book. I'm working on something. All right, man, call me when you got something later. All right. Call another friend. What you doing? Ah, man, I'm editing this movie right now, man. I've been up all night working on it. All right. So then when I'm at home, I'm like, what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Heck's not a curse. Is that Staten Island acceptable? It's close? Okay. What the joker am I doing? And then I'll just right then say, okay, let me get to work. Let me work on this. Let me write this. Let me do this. And then I just start working on something. When you're around people doing stuff, it forces you to do stuff. Hi, I'm Pastor Dimas, and my heart has been breaking for over the last 3 years with all the homicides that are happening in Chicago.
Chicago is literally a war zone. There's a guerrilla warfare going on.
Children caught in the crosshairs are left dodging bullets.
In the midst of an unprecedented, almost nightly bloodbath.
Young African American and Latino kids are dying every single week. For 2017, almost 600 young people have been killed in Chicago. More funerals of young people than anywhere else right now in the United States. Some people even called it Chirac because the death supersedes the Iraqi war at its height. We as Christians need to seriously respond to this. We're mobilizing the body of Christ around this nation to come into Chicago in the summer of 2018. And we're titling it Jesus Summer. We want to go into Chicago for 40 days from July 14th to August 26th and saturate Chicago. We want to bring the gospel to the street, to proclaim Jesus there.
How many of y'all believe that God can break the chains?
Over these 40 days, we're going to be calling in missionary groups. We're going to go in there with teams to minister on the streets. We're going to go there into the parks, Prayer stations will be all over the city. We're gonna help churches do outreaches to go in and minister into people's homes as we wanna go into the prisons. We're gonna bring thousands of mothers and fathers together who lost their children to gun violence, and we're gonna minister to them.
Just give a 3 hallelujah shout. Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Maybe you're a person that's like, give me a hammer, give me some paint. Listen, we do something called the Extreme Blessing, where families go away and we go in and renovate their homes and share the love of Jesus. We have partners engaged like Crew, Youth for Christ, Prison Fellowship, Mission America, and many others that are saying, I want to be involved. We have Praise Chicago, Together Chicago, hundreds of churches that's saying, come on.
I still have hope that people around the nation go and say, we want God to do in our city what God is doing in Chicago.
We're asking for your prayers. We want to do this together as the body of Christ to make Jesus known. God bless, keep looking up, and keep Christ number one. Peace. Hi, I'm Pastor Dimas, the host of The Dynamic Life. Thank you for watching us today. Currently, our mission is to dynamically communicate Christ to culture, and we want to make 10 million bold followers for Jesus Christ. Your gift will help us do this in a much larger way. We're doing this through film, we're doing this through television, we're doing this through large events. We've networked over 5,000 leaders together in New York City to share the gospel. Right now, we're in Chicago, and we're praying that God will help us stop those homicides. We're in New York City with an event called Jesus Week. We reached 14,000 people. We're trying to take the gospel across this world, and we're sending teams into Puerto Rico. Your gift will help us reach and bring water and food to those struggling in Puerto Rico. God bless you. You can go to PastorDimas.com. That's PastorDimas.com. And you can write to the P.O. Box on the bottom of the screen. God bless, keep looking up, and keep Christ number one.